Right, so we shall start. Today, I was thinking we would go through some moon salutations. So obviously we know about the sun salutations. That's not the best view for everybody, sweetheart. I don't think people want to see your bottom.
Oh, she's got a ball.
Your face is much nicer to look at. Anyway, yes, sorry. So I was thinking we would do some moon salutations today, just because it's a relatively new thing that I've discovered. I wanted to just go through them with you and explore them with you. We will obviously do the usual kind of breathing to begin with. We'll do a bit of a warm up, and then we'll do the moon salutations nice and slowly, because I also need to kind of get familiar with them as well. And then we'll do a bit of relaxation at the end. Hope that's all right for everybody. So we will start.
Yes.
Lovely. We will start by sitting back in our chairs. Just make yourselves comfortable. Allow the shoulders and spine to connect with the back of the chair. Placing the hands where it's comfortable for you. And then just gently closing the eyes if you wish to, if you're comfortable closing the eyes. If you're not, just keep them open. Just look on a spot on the floor. Just take your focus somewhere soft. And we're going to check in with the breath. Noticing the breath without judgment, without trying to change anything. I apologise in advance for the dog, who obviously clearly thinks this is her playtime. And just do a quick body scan up from the top of your head down to your toes. Just notice any niggles, any areas of tension that you want to be aware of as we go through. And then bring your focus back to the breathing. Start to lengthen the breath. By making the out breath a little bit longer than the in breath. And then just drawing the spine up to neutral, so bring yourselves away from the back of the chairs. Engage those stomach muscles ever so slightly. Nice and slowly on your inhale, take the full inhale to bring the shoulders up to the ears. And the full exhale to release them down. And again, taking the full inhale, take the shoulders up to the ears. And back down, nice and slowly. Inhaling, bringing the shoulders up to the ears. Instead of slowly down, we're going to do a big sigh and release them down. Nice and sharply. Inhaling the shoulders back up to the ears one more time. Release them down with a big sigh. Let it all out. Lovely. And we will just take that into some shoulder rolls. So bring the shoulders up to the ears, take them back down, back forward and round. And then take those shoulder rolls the other way. So the way you have to think about bringing them up and forward and back round. All right? Good girl. Lovely stuff. And coming to some stillness. Clasp the hands in front of you, push the palms away from you, and then bring them overhead. And really stretch up tall. Allow the rib cage to not separate away from the hips, but you want to kind of imagine just lengthening from the ribs and the hips. Really stretch it up. And take your hands over to one side to get a stretch down the side. And we'll stay here for a few breaths just to breathe into that side. Make it feel nice. Inhaling, coming back up to center. Take it the other side. And again, really breathe into the side stretch here. And then bring it back up to center. Stretch nice and tall again. Ease those arms just towards the ears and back a little bit just to get a nice chest opener too. And on an exhale, release the hands and bring the hands to, well, the arms to cactus arms. And we're going to just twist around from one side to the other, keeping the arms as they are, keeping, well, knees facing this forward. So we are just twisting into the back, into the upper part of the back. And take this as slowly or as fast as you want. I wouldn't recommend kind of going super speed because you will just get dizzy. Lovely. And then the next time you go to the left or the side that you didn't start with, come back to center, taking the hands onto the knees. Lovely stuff. We'll do one more twist. So we'll take the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. So you might want to kind of just edge into the center of the chair a little bit here. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, and exhale, turn to face the right. And on each inhale, we just remember to lengthen through the spine. So we're keeping our back nice and straight to give the lungs the best opportunity to expand. And we'll come back through to center and take it the other side. So right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. And exhale. Take the twist. So in a twist, your gaze can be wherever is comfortable for you. So you can look back to the front if your neck doesn't want to twist anywhere. And then obviously you can take it wherever you want within that 180 degrees of a circle. On an inhale, coming back through to center. Lovely stuff. Hug your right knee in, well, at least lift your right knee up. Might want to take it from underneath the thigh, And let's just start to move the whole leg from side to side. Opening the hip up. Have you got to playmate? Have you got to playmate? And take that in some circles. Come on. Yes, I know. And take the circles the other way. Lovely. And then come to some stillness. We're going to lift the knee up a little bit and take that foot over the thigh. So if that's not available, just take the foot to somewhere on the calf. If you can take it over the thigh, then that's excellent. Dog slobber. And we're keeping the toes flexed, so we're keeping the foot nice and flexed as if it's kind of against a wall or the floor. So we're not twisting into the knee. A seated pigeon. Lovely stuff. And then hugging that knee in again. Let's just pop it down. We're going to use the same leg again and move over to one side of our chair. So we've got that leg free. We can move that leg quite easily now. Grabbing hold of that ankle, we're going to do a thigh stretch. So you might want to really hold on to your seat make sure you're not going to flip the seat over. Just taking the knee down towards the floor to get a bit of a quadricep stretch, thigh stretch. Hello, madam. You're excited today, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are. Lovely. And then bring that leg back up. Again, holding it underneath the thigh. Straighten the leg out. Keep the toes again pointing up towards the ceiling. So we're getting a nice stretch down the back of the leg here, hopefully. Hopefully you can feel that. And then if you want, take that leg out to the side, again holding on to the thigh. We would be using straps, but I forgot to tell you to use straps in the first instance, so don't worry about it. And then bring that leg back in, give it a hug, and place it back on the floor. And as you hug it in, you might want to give the knee a little kiss just to thank it for what it's just done.
Oh, no.
And we will do the same the other side. Holding on to the left side.
Yeah.
We're just going to take it from side to side, take the whole leg side to side. You're quite all right. I've got loads of balls next to me now. And take that into some circles as well.
I'm not taking the hip.
What have I done? Get it, fetch it. And take those circles the other way again as well. Lovely stuff. And then finding some stillness, hug that knee in, take the foot over the thigh. And again, we're keeping the toes nice and flexed, pointing back towards the knee so we're not twisting into the knee in our pigeon pose. Lovely stuff. We're just going to sit here just to allow the hip to release out of its own accord. So we're not forcing that knee down. We're just allowing the leg to use gravity to open the hip a little bit. Lovely. You're okay. We're going to place that foot down, edge over to the other side of the chair. Holding on to the chair, grab a hold of the ankle, and again, bring the heel towards the hips, getting a nice thigh stretch. Lovely stuff. What are you waiting for? Lovely stuff. Bringing that leg back in and coming back onto the seat if you wish to. Again, we'll hold that thigh underneath, stretch the leg out so the toes are pointing up towards the ceiling, and we're getting a stretch underneath the leg. And keep that foot as flexed as you need to get a nice stretch. If you need to kind of bend the knee ever so slightly, obviously bend it. Take the stretch to where it's comfortable for you. There's nothing on there. And just gently move the leg out to the side. Rest it on a dog. You're not moving either. You're not. And then bring it back in. Hug it in. Give it a kiss. Thank it. And then place it on the floor. Lovely. How are you all feeling? You're feeling good?
Yep.
Jolly good. Coming to the very edge of your seat. What is there? There's nothing there. We're going to take both knees out to the side. And here we just want to make sure that our knees are tracking over the ankles. And just imagine pulling kind of a string up or a hook from the arch of your foot up into the calf, well up, just engage the calves, engage the thigh muscles. We don't want the knees to kind of fall inwards. We want them nice and strong over the ankles. Placing the hands palm up. Bring the index finger, that's the first finger, to the thumb into Chin Mudra. This is goddess pose. So goddess pose, you have a challenge or an option if you want to Try and lift up off the chair, bring the weight forward, bring the weight into the feet, and then straightening the spine. Lovely stuff. This is a thigh burner. So again, we want to make sure that the knees are still tracking over the ankles, that they haven't collapsed inwards. We're not going to start doing that funny dance. Lovely. Thighs burning, anybody?
Yes.
Yep. And then release back onto the chair. Go on up. Up, go on up. No, okay. So keeping our knees where they are, take your right hand onto your knee, bring the left hand up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, just take the stretch over to the side. Go on up. Sleep longer. Lovely. And while we've got the left hand up, we're going to take the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, and do a goddess twist. Inhaling, lengthening through the spine, exhaling, twisting. This actually feels a little bit more intense. Up, go on up. Inhaling, coming back through to centre. Left hand on the knee, right hand up. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, take the side stretch. Lovely stuff. And taking the right hand down to the left knee, left hand moves to behind us. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Roll. And inhale, coming back through to centre. Keeping the legs wide, straighten the legs out so the heels come to the floor, and appreciate you can't see my feet, sorry. So we're having straight legs out in front of us, and we're going to raise our arms up into a star, surprisingly called it's a star. Again, this can be practiced standing, so if you want to kind of stand up, you can do. I'm going to stay seated for now. Excellent. And release those hands down, bending the knees back in, coming back to our neutral seated position. So before we move into our moon salutations, just to let you know, goddess and star are two of the main poses as we go through the moon salutations. We'll go through it nice and slowly and see where we get to. I don't know what she's looking for, she can just stay there. So, feet flat on the floor, hands at prayer position. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. And on your next inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Get a nice stretch here. And then on an exhale, bring the hands down to prayer position and move the right foot out. So we're coming into our goddess pose. Lovely stuff. On an inhale, we straighten both legs out. Take the arms up into our star pose. On an exhale, take the left hand down to the left knee, right hand up. Lovely. Shush. That was an exhale, right? Inhale, coming back up into star. Exhale, take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind into a revolved star. Lovely stuff. On your next inhale, sweep, well, come into star even. Shush. And exhale, hands down, knees bend, coming into goddess pose. Inhale, sweeping the arms overhead. And exhale, knees together, hands down to prayer position. Lovely stuff. That was nice and simple. We'll do the other side. So on an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Hush. Exhale, hands down to prayer position. We'll take the left leg out this time, coming into our goddess pose. And yes, you can do this standing if you wish to. On an inhale, legs out straight, come into star. On an exhale, right hand to right knee, left hand up. Inhaling, coming back into star. Oh, getting cramp in my glute. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand up. Revolve star. Fabulous. Inhale, coming into star. Exhale, goddess, so we're bending both legs. Hands calm down. Inhaling, sweeping the arms overhead. And exhale, knees together, hands down to prayer position. Lovely. Fancy doing that one more time so we get it a little bit easier? Lovely. Inhaling, sweeping the arms overhead. Hush. Not you, the dog. Exhale, right leg out, coming into our goddess pose. Fabulous. Inhale, star. Legs out long, arms up. Exhale, left hand to left knee, right hand up. Inhale, coming into a star. Exhale, opposite hand to opposite leg, the other arm up into our revolved star. Inhale, coming back into star. Exhale into goddess. Inhaling, sweeping the arms overhead. Exhale, knees together, hands down to prayer position. Lovely stuff. Last round. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, left knee goes out into our goddess pose. Inhaling, straightening the legs, arms up into star. Exhale, right hand to right knee, left hand over. On your inhale, coming into star again. Exhale, left hand to right knee, right hand up. This one's hard. Revolve stuff is always tricky. Hope you can feel the stretch down that side. And then inhale, come into star. Exhale, bend the knees, hands down. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And exhale, knees together, hands at prayer position. So closing the eyes gently here, just take a few breaths to recenter, to bring yourself back. Hopefully we feel a little bit more limber now, a little bit warmer. Lovely stuff. Take the hands to your knees. Take the feet out just a little bit wider than hip distance. We'll do a little forward fold, inhaling, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold, allow the arms to hang loose, allow the head to relax down, allow gravity to play its part. Few deep breaths here. And then pushing through the feet, come back up to standing. Well, seated, sorry. Standing, seated, same difference. Take the hands behind you. So grab hold of the sides of the chairs. Inhale, lengthen through the spine and just ease the shoulder blades together. Allow the chest to open. Pull in stomach tummy button towards the spine. Just finish with a little back bend. And again, only go to where's comfortable for you. So this is your practice. Lovely stuff. And then exhale, release back. And let's just hug ourselves just to counter that back bend. Lovely stuff. And then release out, put the other arm on top. And if you want to massage your shoulders while you're here or massage your arms, do so. Give your mind a bit of a scratch. Oh, that feels good. And then release out, and we'll go into relaxation. So make yourselves comfortable on your chair. Sitting back into the chair, feet flat on the floor. So if you need a cushion underneath your feet, or you need a cushion underneath you to feel nice and comfortable, find what feels good. Gently closing the eyes and bring the awareness back to the breath. Allowing the breath to soften. And allowing, excuse me, the floor and the chair to fully support you. Feel your shoulders against the back of the chair. Feel your spine. Feel the hips, legs, all supported by the chair, and allow gravity again to do its work. Ease into that support, know it's there, and allow it. And likewise with the feet on the floor, feel the floor beneath your feet, supporting the feet. Taking the awareness back into the breath. Breathe in relaxation and release any tension with the exhale. And just scan through the body from the head, allowing the head to relax. And with an air of gratitude, thanking the head for everything it does for us. The eyes, the ears, nose, mouth, teeth. Moving down into the neck, allow the neck to relax. Supports our head. And is a conduit between the head and the body. Allow the shoulders to relax. Feel them with gratitude. Allow the arms to relax. And just notice, think about what they've just achieved for us throughout our yoga lesson. Allow the spine to relax, the chest and the stomach to relax. Again, they've supported us throughout this whole practice. Allowing the hips to relax. Allow the legs to relax. They've done a lot of work over the past half an hour. They are stupendous items of our body. Allow the feet to relax. Again, they've worked so hard for us today and every day. Allow the whole body to relax. And then taking your focus to the fingers, to the toes, just gently make gentle movements with your fingers and your toes. Allow the head to move from side to side, reawaken your neck. Start to make gentle movements wherever's comfortable in your body to reawaken the body, bringing it back into the room. And gradually just bringing the spine away from the back of the chair. Bringing the hands to prayer position at heart center. On your next inhale, sweeping the arms overhead. And exhale. Hands down to prayer position at heart center. Bowing slightly forward. Namaste. Thank you very much.